Ed Boon is keeping us super on edge, and busy, and confused. We're going to talk about a tweet that he sent out today, on Shujinkydink. Alright, perusing Twitter. Following Ed Boon, of course, because he is the Boon Man. And I see that he replied, Mr. Boon, are all the clues leading to one character, or every clue is for different characters? And Ed Boon said, different. And I said, fuck! I was so sure that they were all leading to the fact that it was rain and one character, and now all 4 clues are for 4 different characters? What? So let's go through the clues together and have some guesses at who we think it might be. So Queen is our first clue, and he specifically says, open your eyes, look up to the skies, and see. So you're thinking of a character that might be like godly kind of thing, you know? That's kind of what my first thought is. Like, I thought about maybe a flying character, but there's not too many of those in Mortal Kombat. Well, actually, there's probably more than people that actually should fly, but, you know, one theory could be Onaga, you know, the Dragon King. He was, from what I understand and what I can remember of my MK lore, he was kind of the basis of the MK logo, and he was supposed to be in Mortal Kombat way, way sooner than he actually was. So maybe that could be, you know, now with all their new things. But the only problem was they had issues in Armageddon kind of making a hitbox work for Motaro, and they ended up making him 2 legs. I know that Onaga is obviously not a 4-legged creature, but he is kind of a larger character compared to the rest of the cast, so there might be some challenges in that aspects, but I'm not sure. I'm not a designer, but it would still be pretty cool to see Onaga come back to the game. Another possibility that it could be is a character that was, I think, teased before, but officially shown in Armageddon, called Delia, the mother of Taven and Dagon. She was kind of at a god status, and I think I did see some leaks at one point saying that was her, but there's so many leaks at this point that we don't really know which is which is which, you know? So, but it would be cool to take a character like that who's had involvement in Mortal Kombat, and maybe she has something to do with if they drop another story expansion. I hope they do. That would be really cool, especially to see things from her perspective and how she kind of plays into things, and Taven and Dagon and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, those are kind of my hunches for the first clue, assuming that it's not rain. So I guess we can move on to the second one, and we can just kind of discuss that one. Second clue is a movie trailer. A lot of people are pointing to the date, and Wes Craven as well, saying that perhaps it was Scream. You know, the Ghostface, is that his name? He's just like, what's up, you know, on the phone or whatever. He's from Scary Movie. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I think that would be a really interesting guest character. He's kind of, I don't know, I worry about characters like that being just clones of like Jason in the past, because like Terminator was kind of like that, and I mean, this guy just has a big knife. Is that his deal? How original can you make him? As far as I know, he doesn't have any magical powers. It was like a teenager in a costume. So I don't know if that was the case with this, then I'd be really interested to see what they could do, bringing him into a different universe. Maybe he gains some magical powers or something, or he just wields a knife and just tries to stabby, you know? That's kind of why I didn't want Michael Myers either, because I think he would kind of be the same way. I don't really see a way of making him very interesting in a fighting game, but that's just my opinion. So I don't think there's really much else I can go off of here. We'd already talked about a couple other possibilities, so let's go to our third clue. So seriously, number 6. This could be going back to the 6th Mortal Kombat game, which I believe we figured out was Deception. So maybe this clue is a character from that game. That being said, I have a theory for another clue, but, you know, number 6, there's also, you also had Havoc introduced in that game, who has been like just asked for forever, and I agree. I really want him in the game. I think he, with all his like body contortion and stuff, he'd make a really, really interesting character, especially with the new technology that they have nowadays. So that would be my guess for this one, but really, I mean, it could be anybody from that roster. So that's really all there is to say on that. And finally, we have this clue, which we've all gathered means purple. Now, here's where I get a little bit biased and very happy. When I think of purple Mortal Kombat characters, only two come to mind. Rain and Li Mei. If you say Melina, you're a colorblind asshole. So I think this was pointing to Li Mei. So that would be our next combat pack would be Havoc, Delia, Ghostface, and Li Mei, which I think is very great and very progressive because it'd be the first one with 2 females in it. So good on you, NRS. Anyways, what do you guys make of all this? They keep Boon just keeps mixing it up on us. We don't know what to think. Leave it in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like because it really helps me out. And subscribe if you haven't because we make new videos almost every single day. #BoneHawks and all that stuff. And we'll see all you guys in the next video.